What will you do when your plans didn't work as you envisioned it to be? Will you take a risk or just lose sight on your purpose? I am Karil Baler, and this is my community engagement story. Undeniably, this community engagement project was challenging, yet it was also fulfilling. The moment our team facilitator, Mr. Joy Billian, said that we, the education students, are going to have the thematic area about literacy, which will be entitled I Wanna Read, in accordance to the guiding principles of the community engagement during the CWTS orientation, I would say that my world had suddenly seemed to stop at that very moment. A lot of questions had gone through my mind, and I've started to feel anxious if I could ever do it effectively and efficiently, given that my subjects this semester were also very challenging for me. Fortunately, our facilitator had been so hands-on in catering our needs and in providing guidance for us to be well prepared before implementing such project. We had been given preliminary activities to assess the community that were all to indulge and to become fully aware of the underlying principles and processes in implementing a community engagement project. With this, and with the given formats of the needed documents, I was able to make the students' learning plan and project proposal and received an uplifting feedback from our professor, which had admittedly fueled my desire to effectively execute and implement such meaningful project. Prior to the implementation of the said project, I had already thought and envisioned the things that could happen and the things that I would do, and stated it on my student learning plan and project proposal to ensure that everything will systematically and smoothly flow. Permission letters were also delivered to the parents beforehand to ask for their consent. But unfortunately, most of it had merely happened due to certain circumstances. A child whom had shown eagerness and interest in the said project was added to my beneficiaries. The plan to use the downloaded video or audio of the reading material that they're all to read wasn't made due to its unavailability. The target beneficiaries were also grouped into two, due to the gaps between their individual reading capabilities, and the schedule for a reading session had been moved due to the conflicts on our daily schedule. Yes, most of my plans were in vain. Did I feel bad about it? I admit, yes. But did I give up? Well, that was the least possible option that I've considered during that time. Just like what we are experiencing today, the COVID-19 pandemic, several alternative ways to cope up with the situation were initiated. In consonance, I have applied some of the ideas on my learning plan and project proposal and took the risk. Even if I am redirected, but still, I'm not losing sight on my goal. On my journey towards taking that risk, I never felt like I was alone, because my family, chosen beneficiaries, and their parents had pushed me forward. We may have not conducted the said reading activity in the exact time stipulated on the plan and took a little diversion, but still, the lone purpose were carried out with a much more outcome than the original plan. Ideally, although deliberate planning is vital for the certainty of one's success, we must still not limit ourselves and our vision into it, so we may be able to think critically and withstand all the shortcomings. Inevitable dilemma may arise, and our path could be blocked. That's why, always allow oneself and one's vision to go beyond and seize the beauty and light within it. Always look into the depth, understand, reflect, take a step, and you shall make a promising change, not just for yourself, but for the entire humanity.